I'm Steve Caplin for CreativePro, and we're going to look at how to create extruded text in Photoshop. So start by taking your text tool. I've chosen a bright orange, and let's click the word type. Our next step is to turn this type layer into a smart object, and we'll go to Layer, Smart Objects, Convert to Smart Object. Switch to the Move tool, and now we're going to duplicate it by holding Option or Alt, and with the cursor key, nudge it 1 pixel to the left, release Option or Alt, and nudge it 1 pixel down. And we're going to repeat that process 20 times, nudging it 1 pixel down and left each time, so that we end up with 20 copies of this smart object, which creates our extrusion. To make it easier to manage, we'll select them all, with the top one selected, scroll all the way down, hold the Shift key and click the bottom one. Now they're all selected, and we can go to Layer, New, Group from Layers. Click OK. And we now want to move that group below our original type layer. Let's style the type layer slightly. We'll select it, go to the Layer menu, and let's choose Layer Style. We'll start with Stroke. And I'm giving this a yellow stroke, making sure that the position is set to inside, because if it's outside or centered, it's going to stick out beyond the bounds of the extrusion, and that won't look right. Let's also add an inner shadow. And I've set the inner shadow so that it looks as if the light is coming from the top right, which will match the direction of the extrusion. We can also add layer effects to the extrusion, so select the whole group, go to Layer Style, and let's choose Bevel and Emboss. And now we can see that we are creating an almost three-dimensional appearance by having the direction of our shading so that the bottoms of the letters are in shadow. Now, the best thing about this technique is that the text is fully editable. Double-click the original type layer, and because it's a smart object, it'll open in a new window. Let's change this text to Choose. We can make it smaller, and let's duplicate this text, and we'll type font and color. And let's make this smaller as well. We can change the font, so let's change this to Times Bold. And we can change the color of it. We can change the color of the whole thing to, say, blue, or we could just change one character to a different color. We'll bring that more into the center. Let's make the word choose a little bit smaller, because we can also add shapes to this layer. Let's choose our star tool. We'll draw it from the center out, and we can drag the control handle to make it a proper star shape. And let's set this to a bright red. We'll switch back to the Move tool, and now when we save this smart object, because it's a smart object, our changes are reproduced in every single smart object inside our group. Of course, we can still change the effects we've added to our top layer. So, for example, here we can take the size of the stroke down to something that looks rather better. Now, we created our extrusion going down and to the left, but if you like, you can make it going up and to the right. And the easy way of doing this is to choose your type layer and simply nudge it 20 pixels down and 20 pixels left. And now we have our extrusion going in the opposite direction. So that's the easy way to create editable extruded text in Photoshop.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And for thousands more how-to articles and tutorials, visit our website, creativepro.com, and become a member today. Thanks for learning with us.